If you can dream it, you can do it. We keep moving forward, opening new doors, and doing new things. Because we're curious, and curiosity keeps leading us down new paths. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. I always like to look on the optimistic side of life, but I am realistic enough to know that life is a complex matter. I only hope that we don't lose sight of one thing, that it was all started by a mouse. Movies can and do have tremendous influence in shaping young lives in the realm of entertainment towards the ideals and objectives of normal adulthood. There is more treasure in books than in all the pirates' loot on Treasure Island. You're dead if you aim only for kids. Adults are only kids grown up, anyway. When you believe in a thing, believe in it all the way, implicitly and unquestionable. Disneyland will never be completed. It will continue to grow as long as there is imagination left in the world. When you're curious, you find lots of interesting things to do. Animation offers a medium of storytelling and visual entertainment which can bring pleasure and information to people of all ages everywhere in the world. A man should never neglect his family for business. Laughter is America's most important export. I'd say it's been my biggest problem all my life. It's money. It takes a lot of money to make these dreams come true. I do not like to repeat successes. I like to go on to other things. Of all the things I've done, the most vital is coordinating those who work with me and aiming their efforts at a certain goal. When people laugh at Mickey Mouse, it's because he's so human, and that is the secret of his popularity. You reach a point where you don't work for money. I have no use for people who throw their weight around as celebrities, or for those who fawn over you just because you are famous. I have no use for people who throw their weight around as celebrities, or for those who fawn over you just because you are famous. Whenever I go on a ride, I'm always thinking of what's wrong with the thing and how it can be improved. You can't just let nature run wild. Disneyland is the star, everything else is in the supporting role. We allow no geniuses around our studio. I started, actually, to make my first animated cartoon in 1920. Of course, they were very crude things then and I used sort of little puppet things. I never called my work an art. It's part of show business, the business of building entertainment. All our dreams can come true, if we have the courage to pursue them. It's kind of fun to do the impossible. You can design and create, and build the most wonderful place in the world. But it takes people to make the dream a reality. The more you like yourself, the less you are like anyone else, which makes you unique. I would rather entertain and hope that people learn something than educate people and hope they were entertained. Times and conditions change so rapidly that we must keep our aim constantly focused on the future. I love Mickey Mouse more than any woman I have ever known. I have been up against tough competition all my life. I wouldn't know how to get along without it. Of all of our inventions for mass communication, Pictures still speak the most universally understood language. We believed in our idea, a family park where parents and children could have fun together. There's nothing funnier than the human animal. We are not trying to entertain the critics. I'll take my chances with the public. I don't like formal gardens. I like wild nature. It's just the wilderness instinct in me, I guess. Disneyland is a work of love. We didn't go into Disneyland just with the idea of making money. All cartoon characters and fables must be exaggeration, caricatures. It is the very nature of fantasy and fable. I am not influenced by the techniques or fashions of any other motion picture company. Crowded classrooms and half-day sessions are a tragic waste of our greatest national resource, the minds of our children. People still think of me as a cartoonist, but the only thing I lift a pen or pencil for these days is to sign a contract, a check, or an autograph. I try to build a full personality for each of our cartoon characters, to make them personalities.